Hello, it's June, it's supposed to be summer, and this is our latest video blog. Now, to be honest, we haven't been that busy this month, unlike the last couple of months. So it's a shame the weather's been so awful, because we've had plenty of time to get outside and enjoy ourselves, but we'd have needed an umbrella. However, we have been busy with a few things. We started the month with a trip up the motorway to East Grinstead to the NATV Summer Ball. Now, for those of you that don't know, the NATD stands for the National Association of Teachers of Dancing, quite a mouthful, and it's a teaching association that we are members of. And we were asked to dance the cabaret at their summer ball, which was a great honour. And we took a little table of Dizzyfeet dancers along with us to enjoy the evening, and thankfully I think they had a good time. And they said it was a great cabaret, but they should really, shouldn't they? Because if they didn't, they'd been in trouble. As you can probably see, the floor was pretty small, about 5 times smaller than what we're used to here at Fareham. But, consummate professionals, we got the job done, although it was tricky at times. When we do a cabaret performance like that, it's a great opportunity for Kelly to show off her fantastic red tango boots. And here they are. Aren't they fab? Now, Rayro's shoes only made 2 pairs. One a ballroom pair, which Kelly's got, and one Latin American pair, which are currently in the hands of a world Latin American champion. So we're in pretty good company. Okay. Talking of Rayro's, they're bringing out a new range of shoes. It's something that's been in development for some time now, and we've fortunately been involved with some of the development. And as you can see, it looks pretty much like a normal shoe at the moment, but there's a few modifications, a new sole, and also, the fabulous bit, separate orthotic inserts, which are going to make a massive difference in the way that you dance, the way that your feet are secure inside the shoe, and also how everything works above the foot, so the knee, the ankle, the hip, and everything. So it plays such an important role. Now, these are going to be rolled out through the whole range very soon, and in September, they'll be launching a new social range of shoe that will include these inserts as well. And I can't tell you how much better they are. So that's something that definitely you need to be looking out for. And not too long, we'll have our own little shop where you can buy them straight from us. Last month, we started a new question and answer section on our forum. We already had a couple of questions, and one of them has already been answered by the Munchkins, but they've asked me to illustrate one of the other question here on camera for you. And that was quite aptly titled Armography. So what to do with your free arm when you're dancing cha-cha or rumba in some of the more open positions. So you've got 3 choices really. The first choice, I don't advocate. Leave the arm down by the side. Now obviously when you dance that looks a little bit odd. Now that's not what we want to do really, okay? We don't want to look like that, do we? We don't want to look odd. So the other choice, which is sometimes better if you're not quite sure what to do, is to pop the hand on the hip. Now, I don't mean the hand on the hip like this, nothing like this. We don't want that. We want the hand nice and cleanly placed on the hip, so it produces a nice clean line. Also, a relatively strong looking line, so that when you're dancing, you can keep the arm still, but it's also doing something, and it's framing you and your partner. Now, if we do a New York, for instance, it's the same as if we were to do a hand-to-hand, so it stays very still. And also a fan and hockey stick, for instance, as well. So the same sort of thing here as well. As you lead the lady past you, the hand is still stayed in position. So it's doing something. You could even put it in your pocket, I suppose. But that wouldn't be such a good idea. So probably outside of the pocket, probably best on the hip there with a nice shape. Now the best one, really, to really show off your dancing and show you to your best ability, is to allow the arm to move freely from the shoulder through the elbow and the wrist, and then finally the fingertips. And the arms follow the line of the body. So wherever the body goes, if the body turns, the arms will follow that movement. Now, obviously, we don't want to be doing things like this because that's completely not moving with the body, and it looks a bit ridiculous as well. So if I was going to do a New York towards the camera here, the arm would move freely because the body's already in motion, and then it would slowly move out into position, again moving through from the fingertips to the wrist, the elbow, and then the shoulder finally when it finally hits its position. And the same thing would apply perhaps in a hand-to-hand as well. Obviously this can work for ladies too, or whichever way you're travelling. It doesn't matter which arm you're using, it's the same principle. And again, the same sort of thing when we do a fan. So the arm would move out freely, again from the same position. As I step forward, you might want to bring it down again as the lady comes in, and then as she goes back out to the side, you can bring the arm out, and again you can bring it in. So you don't want to leave it out all the time because that's dull, and you don't want to leave it in all the time, again, because that's dull as well. So you want to have a contrast of the two. But that's my recommendation. Hopefully the Munchkins are happy with that, and they'll set their seal of approval on it. And any more questions, please ask. And finally, on the 21st of July, it's our summer dance. Tickets are selling fast and they're almost run out. So don't be disappointed. Make sure that you get your ticket in good time. £10 in advance and £12.50 on the door if we've got any left. And it's sure to be a great night, as it always is here at Dizzyfeet Dancing. And that's it for this month's video blog. Considering we had a quiet month, it's been quite a busy video blog, hasn't it? To keep abreast of everything that's going on with Dizzyfeet Dancing, see our website, www.dizzyfeet.com. Sign up to our newsletter to get all the latest updates. And of course, remember, don't get in a spin, get Dizzyfeet Dancing!